What's going on, guys? Welcome to my channel. In today's video, I want to be talking about the Kyle Kuzma, Khris Middleton trade. But before we do, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. This is the full trade. The Bucks get Kyle Kuzma, Patrick Baldwin, Jericho from the Knicks, who are also a part of this trade, and second round draft compensation. I'm not too sure how many second round picks they get, but the Wizards get Khris Middleton, AJ Johnson, and a pick swap, and the Knicks get Delon Wright and cash. So let's talk about it. While Khris Middleton is always injured, and when he's not this season, he hasn't been great, but I'm not a huge fan of this trade for the Bucks. Kyle Kuzma is basically a healthier version of Khris Middleton, but the Bucks' biggest weakness is their perimeter defense, and Kuzma doesn't help them out in that aspect at all. Yes, he can score when he wants to, but he's still extremely inconsistent and doesn't impact winning at all much. Kuzma has been shooting horribly this season at just 42% from the field, a putrid 28% from free, and 60% on the free throw line. But that is going to happen when you're on the Wizards. The Bucks also give up AJ Johnson, a 20-year-old raw prospect who has a lot of potential. The Bucks will now rely on Gary Trent Jr. to guard elite perimeter players like Luka, Shea, Donovan Mitchell, Jalen Brunson, etc. Gary Trent Jr. was a good defender earlier on in his career, but has fallen off as of the last couple of years. For a team contending for a title, that is a recipe for disaster. For the Bucks to be viewed as a threat in the Eastern Conference, they're going to have to make another move, and that might mean trading Bobby Portis or Brook Lopez, or even MarJon Beauchamp. It wouldn't surprise me in a couple of years if the Wizards are viewed as the winners of this trade, but as of right now, the Bucks wouldn't be too mad with this trade. For the Wizards, however, they should be ecstatic with this trade. They get a 20-year-old, 6'5" point guard that has the potential to be a great playmaker and defender in this league, and a pick swap. Getting Kuzma off your books is a win in itself, and it means more minutes and possessions for Bilal Coulibaly, who has looked pretty good to start the season, and he should only get better the longer the season goes. It would surprise me if the Wizards and Middleton don't agree on a contract buyout, but even if he stays on the roster, he'd be a great mentor, or at least better than Kuzma was. The Wizards have a great team for the future, with AJ Johnson, Bob Carrington, Corey Kispert, Bilal Coulibaly, Alex Sarr, Kaishan George, and even Jordan Poole if he stays on the roster. That's going to end this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to like the video and subscribe if you haven't already, and comment your thoughts on the trade in the comments below.